Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Look, Wrestling 101, classes in session. Pay attention to the teachings, that's from Andrew and Derek. I mean, these guys making a killing with no competition. Dynamic duo better than the Hardy Boys and the Dudley Boys. Everybody make some noise, mess with them, you get destroyed. They cannot be beat, take a seat. Watch them do they thing on the MIC. Face defeat, they cannot be seen like JC. Oh my goodness, it's a killing spree.
Oh, this is the Panda Man from Panda Land, Falaba. You're listening to Andrew, Pat, and Rocky. Wrestling IQ 101. Oh.
Hey everyone, this is Andrew from Wrestling IQ 101. When I'm not hosting our podcast, I'm usually at collarandelbowbrand.com. That's right, Collar and Elbow is the only place that combines wrestling with street attire. And I know what you're thinking, I want to look fashionable too, and I also want to save 10%. So head over to collarandelbowbrand.com and use the promo code WIQ101 and look fashionable and save some money. And now, on with the show. Hey everyone, welcome back to Wrestling IQ 101. I'm Andrew, and you can follow Wrestling IQ 101 on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And today I'm joined by Delroy Alexander, man. How's it going?
It's still doing good, Andrew. How are you, man?
Good, man. Oh, it's been a while since we had you on, man.
Yeah, was it episode 9 or something like that? Was the last time?
Yeah, well, it was slated for 5, but we lost the audio, and so... So, man, how's everything else been going for you?
Everything else has been going pretty good. Can't complain. Can't complain at all.
So, Delroy, man, you know, since we last talked, I mean, what has changed in your career, you know, that people should know?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you say it again.
Like, since we last talked, what has changed in your career? I mean, do you feel like you're progressing a lot faster?
Well, let's see. Because the last time we talked, I think, since the last time we talked, a lot has happened.
Mm-hmm.
Both in wrestling and out of wrestling for me, which I'm very happy about.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been, I've been grateful for a lot of things that have happened. You know, I've had, matches with some of the best names in the independent wrestling scene.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that, I feel like I've improved tremendously, leaps and bounds in the ring. Excuse me. I apologize if I sound a little congested myself. I'm fighting a little bit of a cold. And outside the ring, got married, have had a son since then. So a lot going on both in and out of wrestling for me, which I'm very happy about.
Yeah, it's incredible, man. I mean, congratulations on both the child and getting married and the wrestling career. You know, I was a little worried for a second. I thought you were gonna join up with Reality Check. I mean, you had me going, and I was like, oh man, because you're such a stand-up person, so I couldn't imagine you aligning yourself with the likes of Reality Check.
Well, no, that was kind of a surprise when it happened, and I guess I wasn't the choice that he had in mind. I think he had talked about KM, so.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't forgotten about that, so I still owe them one. I'm still waiting on that. I got to pay them back.
Yeah, I mean, even Strange Bedfellows, because you and CAQ, I mean, that was a pretty interesting team right there. I mean, not the normal partner Nikos Rikos, but I mean, hopefully we can see some of that in the future, right? Oh
yeah, absolutely. I got nuts. If he's going to be on somebody's side, I'm glad it's mine. 100%.
So, it's incredible, man. Watching you, just seeing you the last couple times at WrestlePro, man, you seem like a whole different person from when we last talked. I mean, just even,
that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's fantastic, man. I mean, you could see the confidence, man. When you see a guy like Nikos cash in his medallion, on Dan Moff, how does that make you feel? Because you guys are partners, in other places.
Does it make you want to work harder now?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm real proud of Nikos for doing that and for getting that opportunity. We both started around the same time in wrestling. I think he started his career or his training, maybe a few months before me. So for him to do that and reach that plateau, he deserves the guy worked his ass off 100%. And I just think, my time is coming. Like you said, from the last time we spoke, I think that was, maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah.
At that point in my career, I was like, I think I was about 2 years in at that point, or 2 or 3 years in, something around there. And then from that point on, just training and getting more comfortable with myself and my ability, and knowing that when I step in that ring, I feel like nobody can touch me as far as certain things. So I just feel like the best is yet to come.
Yeah, you definitely stick out for sure. A match that just keeps replaying in my mind was at the Starland Ballroom. You and Chris Payne. I mean, what a fantastic match. You ended up winning that match. How was that getting in the ring with him and feeling yourself and getting that win? Because it's a huge win.
Yeah, it was. That was a great match. It was one of my favorite matches that I've had so far. Anytime I get in the ring with Chris, I feel like I'm wrestling myself. Because we're about the same height, same weight. And we can move in the ring. We're both athletic. So it's like I'm wrestling a mirror of and he's a great talent. He's got his championship match coming up in a couple weeks with Chris David Keeling.
Yeah.
So good luck to him on that. But that match was special to me because originally we weren't even supposed to be on that show, and they came to us last minute and said, "Hey, we need and we're gonna put you guys on. We want you guys to open the show." And that was such a big show at the time that we looked at each other. We were like, "We're gonna bring it. I'm coming. I'm coming to kick your ass. You come and kick my ass. And we're gonna set the tone for the show." And that's exactly what we did.
Yeah, I mean, a phenomenal match. I remember Pat and I were just looking at each other like, "Holy, this is amazing." I mean, and that's awesome when you can go out there and kick off the show in such a phenomenal way like that, and you can just leave everybody speechless. What a great feeling! It's hard to top that too. Other matches sometimes.
Yeah.
Delroy, the thing I think is so interesting about you, man, since we last talked, is just how crazy it's been to watch your journey as well. And you've been able to do some commentary, right?
Yeah, I got a little bit here and there. If I haven't been in, I'll sneak out to you sometimes. Sometimes I'll ask if I can go out. But I enjoy doing that. Especially if I've worked or if not working, it just keeps you in the show. You can do a bit of scouting while you're out there. I enjoy commentary. Plus, I don't really get to talk too much, other than podcasts or occasional promo you see online here and there. So if I can let the rest of pro fans know what's up, I'll do that.
Yeah, were you nervous when you got out there to do commentary, or was it just kind of like whatever?
No, I wasn't nervous at all. I kind of just it's fun in a sense. Like you kind of just go out there and you're obviously talking about what's happening in front of you, and you put your own little spin on it and just feed off of the guy sitting next to you, and that's really it. There's not really anything to be nervous about. Plus, they can edit it out if they want to. So not really.
Yeah, I guess so, right? So, looking back at the last 2 years, when you see the guys that are coming up now, you're obviously feeling your oats. You're feeling good. Who are some of the guys that you see that you really want to get your hands on?
Wow. Let's see. Well, when you say that, it's weird because you talk about guys that are coming up now. You also talk about guys that that are there already that I haven't even can jump into up and coming guys, I still, I want to step in the ring with guys that, I've come up with that I haven't even been able to work one-on-one. Guys like Anthony Bowens and Matt McIntosh, Dan Moss. I didn't come up with Moss, but Moss is he's a staple. He's an ass kicker. Just a guy you want to try to test your style against when you step in that ring. And it'd be an honor and a privilege to do so. And so, guys like that. But if you talk about guys that are up and coming, excuse me, you have a ton of guys like Bear Bronson, who I've had the opportunity to step in the ring with already.
Yeah, the mouth cutter.
Yeah, you guys got guys like Smart Mark Stilling. He's been around for a while, but I haven't had the opportunity to work him as well, one-on-one. So Casey Navarro, he's somebody that I'd like to work. You got T.J. Crawford.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow.
From the Beach Bums, that he's starting to branch off and do his own thing as well. So at one point, I'm going to step in the ring with him one-on-one. I faced some tag team matches, but to step in the ring with him one-on-one and see what we can do there, I think that'd be kind of special.
Yeah. I mean, last time we talked, you said that somebody was ducking you. Is that guy still ducking you?
Well, yeah, just based on what I just said, we haven't had the opportunity to last voice yet. Yeah, he's still ducking.
Or is it the other way?
He'll go out and he'll tell people it's me, but no, it's definitely you, Pop, and you know it.
That's hilarious that you guys could, mess with each other like that. So hopefully one day you do get that match that you want.
Yeah. No, I love Mom. Like I said, it'd be an honor and privilege to step in the ring with him. He's taught me a lot in this business. To get in and just see where I stand with the likes of him, it'd be a dream come true.
Yeah. Are the goals still the same for you? Is it still getting to get signed by a major company?
Yeah. And obviously WWE is the top, the top tier. And if you can make a living and feed your family and pay your bills from wrestling, and that be your full-time gig, that's the dream. That's awesome. That is 100% what it's all about. So obviously, but like I said, WWE is the top tier, but you also have companies down there that are coming out with contracts that never really did it before. Like Ring of Honor and obviously Impact and things like that. So obviously, wherever you can get your foot in the door, you're gonna take it.
And the cool thing about this too is that even if you do get signed, it's not. It used to be like that lifelong contract, like they would mark you up forever. Now people are just jumping ships wherever they want to go. It looks like, it's the crazy part.
Yeah, it's not like the only really exclusive gaming talent when it comes to contracts is WWE.
Yeah.
And even they can just go whenever they want. But
Yeah.
But the other guys, you'll sign something, but it's not really exclusive. So you can kind of hop around and do what you want and go where you want, which is cool.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. You get, you can broaden your horizon. So if you have that kind of contract, you can see other places and get new experiences. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, exactly.
When you so are you looking? What are you doing now to get your name out there even more? Are you trying to do that some more, or are you just coasting right now? What do you want to do?
Well, things have slowed down for the latter part of this year. I've kind of hit the brakes on things a little bit. Not stopped at all completely, because I've had bookings and I'm still doing matches and but with things that, like I said, like I mentioned before, I got married, had a kid, had a son, and that's a little. It was a little rough, towards the end of the pregnancy with him, and then when he was first born. So things have kind of gotten on the straight and narrow now. So now, I'm looking towards 2019, and as that calendar flips over, and I'm thinking to myself, got everything going here. Now it's time to focus back on what you were doing before, and really get this thing into gear. So that's where my mindset is.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty awesome. I remember when I first met you. I mean, you had a straight and narrow path. I mean, just a clear vision, and I'm glad that you're getting back on that. It's hopefully this is the right momentum for you. How has fatherhood changed you and your focus, like as a person?
It as a person, it changes your whole aspect of everything, really. Like your entire world shifts from, you're doing everything that you want to do as an individual, and it's really, you're focused on you, and you're focused on you, and that's really all there is. And then you have this whole person now that depends on you for everything. So now your focus kind of has to change a little bit. What is best for him? What is best for her? Depending if you have a boy or a girl.
Yeah.
So that's really where the shift goes. Anybody who's had a kid can tell you that. I mean, Derek, he has a son, right? So
yeah.
I'm sure he can tell you that. Excuse me.
You just had a daughter too.
It just changes your whole world around that, and honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. I love it. I look at him every day, and it is a complete blessing, and something I wouldn't change for the world.
Yeah, when you see your son, does that burn that drive to now? I got to get it going again. Because you just said you're gonna 2019. You're looking for it, but does that add into some extra motivation to now? I gotta make him proud.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's already seen me wrestle. I mean, he probably doesn't remember. I don't even know if he was awake for the match, but he's been to it. But for him to actually see me in the ring and know what's going on, and think, hey, that up there in the ring, and seeing me do what I love to do, because that's what I want to instill in him. Do what you love. If you have something, if you have passion for something, go at it and try to throw your hat in it and see what happens. You know what I mean? You're never gonna know if you don't try. So that's the biggest thing for me.
Yeah.
When it comes to him.
So, when you have some time to relax, what are some of the things that you like to do? Do you like to travel? Do you like to see some movies or something like that?
Well, I did. Now it's kind of just getting sleep. Actually, I feel like I haven't slept. So when was he born? I feel like a year.
Man.
Now it's kind of just, if you have that free time, you're kind of just trying to catch up on some sleep, man. That's one thing like kids do. We love them, but they don't let you sleep. They will not let you sleep, because once you're done taking care, because you can't do anything for yourself yet. So once you're done taking care of him, you gotta do everything for yourself. By that time, it's like you get like 3 hours, 4 hours of sleep a night. It's like, oh shit.
That's hilarious. I love to get some sleep regardless if so I can feel you on that. Oh man, that's hilarious. Oh man. So what's the workout regimen for you when you're getting into the groove, getting back into wrestling shape?
That is, well, obviously you want to get in the ring and train, which obviously with the whole situation with pregnancy and having a kid, I haven't been able to do as much as I'd like. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. But that's one thing you want to try to do if you're trying to if you're in wrestling. Obviously going to the gym. You're doing anything you can. If you're doing workouts at home, or if you're going to the gym, if you're going outside to run, whatever it is, you want to make sure you're active in that, because it is a business where you do have to exert some kind of physical strength and ability. So you want to make sure that that's tip top. Recently, and obviously eating the right things. You can't be putting junk in your body, which a lot of people do. But you got to make sure you're eating the right things. It makes all the difference.
Yeah. A match that just came to mind that I really loved. I was so mad that you lost this match was against Colt Cabana. I was rooting for you all the way, and I like Colt, and but I was like, Delroy, this is the match, man. This is the career-defining win for you for sure. Oh man, how was getting in the ring with him?
That was awesome. When I remember when they first announced it, I was a little a little shocked because obviously they didn't tell me. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, okay, wow. I think that was kind of off the heels of. I think they had put me toward Tony Nese. Maybe a couple shows before that. So it was coming right off of that, which was a huge honor in itself to wrestle that guy. But that I remember, I think I came up first, and that was actually the very first time that I can remember being nervous, standing in the ring, waiting for Colt Cabana to come down to get in between the ropes so we can go at it. I think that was the very first and it's probably the only time that I've been that nervous, just because how great he is, how big he is. It was an experience, definitely. The result, not what I wanted, obviously, but hopefully one day down the road we can do it again. It may be a little different this time.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, that was a nail biter to the very end. I mean, I was like, oh man, I was rooting for you. I was hoping you would pull off that win, and then oh man, you should see my face just like drop. I was like, no. But classic match, man. Classic match. I mean, that's the thing about you, man. That every time I see you, that's your ring, man. You just look so comfortable in that environment.
Yeah, dude. That's how you have to that's how you have to feel when you walk in there. Like no matter what else is going on with you, as soon as those lights are on, that music hits, you go out in that curtain and you step in that ring. That's your ring, and that's how I feel. That's my ring, and nobody's gonna touch me. I know nobody's gonna throw a punch better than me. Nobody's gonna sell better than me. And that's how I feel when I step in the ring. Like that's the attitude you have to have. And literally, I feel like every time I go out there, I have to make sure I'm doing the absolute best I can do for the people that paid to see that show, because I want them to walk away and say, hey, you know what, that was a kick-ass match.
Yeah,
I believe in that match, and that's the biggest thing for me. I want you to walk away from that match, whether I win, whether I lose. I believe in that match, and that's what you want.
Yeah, that's a great way to look at things. And those are usually the people who get signed, the ones that just have what you just said. I mean, just quality and quantity too. It's just kind of, sometimes people focus on too much on one, but if you look, the way you're just describing it, like, I think those are some of the characteristics that people that are successful in this wrestling world just have that mindset. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, that's the thing, man. I'm not going to go in there. I'm not going to flip around. I'm not going to, but everything I do is going to mean something. Trust me. Everything I do in that ring is going to mean something, and you're gonna believe it when it's done.
Yeah, I mean, at any match of yours, you could just literally feel that impression. There's so many companies out here in New York and New Jersey and Philadelphia. What are some of the companies that you're looking to get into now?
Excuse me. Well, obviously there's WrestlePro. I've worked a few of them already. Definitely, I would love to get back to XWA up in Rhode Island.
Okay.
You have What up there as well. There's so many. Even everything the PWE over in Pennsylvania. Blitzkrieg up in Connecticut. There's so many. MCW down in Maryland. I would love to go back there. That place is awesome.
Oh, that's right.
Those fans are great.
Yeah, you got traded down there for a night, right?
Yeah.
Some talent exchange.
I guess they weren't. I don't know if they were. No. It was a good match. I enjoyed my time down there. I went down there and I worked Sean Donovan, and we had a kick-ass match. I always enjoy working that guy. He's a professional to the end. So anytime you get rid of him, it's going to be good.
Yeah, I wish they had that match up here. I would love to see you and Sean Donovan. I mean, what a clash of styles. I mean, he's very mean.
Yeah, yeah. Mean, ugly, no.
Yeah, ugly. I'm not gonna comment that one, but he he does have he has a ruthless vocabulary that the WrestlePro fans have learned quite well recently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you were so mild mannered. It's like this is clash of personalities would definitely be awesome. I would love to see that match for sure.
Yeah, and I think that's what makes a good match too. You have two totally different styles, two totally different personalities that get in there and paint this amazing picture.
Mm-hmm.
And when you put them all together and it comes on that canvas, it looks great. And it's like how, and that's the beauty of the business. That's the beauty of wrestling. That you can have two totally different things and put them together, and it makes something so great. So.
Have you been studying? Have you been watching other matches? I mean, what do you watch to get yourself like, caught up and keep your mind fresh, if you have time?
Wait, what was the question? I'm sorry.
Like, if you have time to watch, like, who do you study? Like, what kind of matches do you study? If you have time still to do that.
I study. The guys I study first one was Bret Hart.
Mm-hmm.
I love watching Bret. The way he commands her and the way he moves and executes everything. That's a must watch for me. The Triple H, Benoit, Guerrero. Those are the main guys that I watch as far as trying to prepare myself, pick up stuff, fix something that I feel I may need to do better. But the list goes on, man. You can I watch Arn Anderson. He does so many of the little things. Like I said, everything he does in the ring means something. It could be something as simple as I don't even know, something as simple as a bump, and it means something amazing. So you kind of just watch everybody. Like, you watch everybody, but you have your set of guys that you go to, and you feel like your style replicates with them. So you can maybe take a little bit from here and see how that works.
Yeah, I know if Derek was here, he would probably say the same thing as me. We were so grateful when you first came to come talk to us, that first episode that we ended up losing. It really got the ball rolling for us, momentum-wise. We really do appreciate, like you.
My pleasure, guys. Absolutely.
You, like Nikos, Mike Orlando, Bowens, Moff. I mean, even Monster Mac has really been a driving force behind us. But I remember when you first came, how nervous we were, and you probably felt the same way. You're like, who are these guys? And it's just
I know, because it was one of your first episodes, so I hadn't obviously you guys hadn't been on for that long as far as I knew. So it was just like, oh, okay, here's a group of guys that want to talk to me. At that point, I think I'd maybe done 2 or 3 interviews. I hadn't done much, but I was like, okay, you go on a chance to try to promote myself, and this is an up and coming podcast, so hopefully they gain some listeners from this, and I'm like, I figure it's a win-win for everybody. And you guys have gone on to do, how many episodes now? Was it like one?
We just had our 101st episode, yeah. And our anniversary, yeah. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have something like that, and our of our past guests. So, thank you for being unselfish and helping us grow.
No. I thank you guys, because you guys are the ones that reach out, and you guys are the ones that take the chance, and I'm sure that's not easy. I'm sure you might get blown off sometimes, but you guys are the ones that take a chance to risk, reach out to us, and we couldn't be more grateful to come on with you guys and tell our story. Tell something that the fans might want to hear. So thank you.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, we got blown off a lot in the beginning, and you were so awesome in giving us that. Just being a genuine person and just trusting in us, and that really helped us out a lot. And you know, we always, whenever I see any of your matches, I make sure I try to share it. If you have upcoming events, I always try to, for everybody, we always offer them that help if you need it. We're here to help everybody to succeed, you know. But man, I can't wait to see what the future holds for you, man. It looks very bright, you know. I want to see more matches of yours coming in 2019 for sure.
Oh, you definitely will, man. And I thank you. You know, and likewise, anything I can do for you guys to help out, I will be more than glad to. Like I said, you guys hit me up like, hey, we want to have you back on. Sure, no problem. I know we were supposed to do it yesterday, and I had an issue with my son being sick, but I was like, I definitely want to do this, so let's reschedule it as soon as possible, and here we are next day, and then we're getting it done. So anytime I can come on and talk to you guys, like I said, it's my pleasure. Cool. And 2019, the Black Stallion is running full force.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Someone in WWE, right? They're trying to steal your gimmick.
I don't know, man. I'll leave that one.
I mean, you know, I don't know what to say either, man. That's incredible. But I remember I showed you one time. I got a Medieval Times horse medallion, the metal one, a black medallion, and I put it on my keychain because every time I think about where we've gone, I look it back and I'm like, man, it just started with Delroy, man, and how crazy things have gone for us, and just a little piece of token to remind myself like where we started and where we gone, you know, from since then. So, you know, we really do thank you for that support again. So,
it's my pleasure, man. My pleasure, 100%.
So Delroy,
I'd be more than happy to do it for you guys.
I would love to see you in person when you get some time, man, and I can't wait to see you in the ring again. Where can people get you on social media if they want to connect with the Black Stallion himself?
Excuse me. Well, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Twitter is at Delroy A. Cox, and Instagram is at Delroy Alexander. I've been meaning to try and change those to get them all to be the same thing.
Yeah.
I got it's a little easier for people to find. But yeah, you can find me on those. And if you need to hit me up for any booking inquiries, it's bookdelroy@gmail.com. So there you have it.
Yeah, book this guy. Book him now. And for me, I'm Andrew. You can follow Wrestling IQ 101 on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Wrestling IQ 101. You can listen to us on the B Plus Player Network with Mark Adam Haggerty. Delroy, man, thanks again for taking out the time, and we'll see you soon, man.
No, my pleasure, guys, and thank you. And Wrestling 101 is the sure thing, like Delroy Alexander. So I'm happy to do it for you guys.
Thanks, man.